About 3 years ago, I struggled with a period of intense depression. During this time, it was difficult for me to feel the spirit. I felt numb. It was hard for me to connect with other people because I felt like I was a burden on the people who I love the most. I remember my mom took a picture of me when she caught me smiling one day and said, "I want you to remember what you look like when you're happy." When I think of this time in my life, I think of loneliness. I think of darkness. But I also think of that boy who held the door for me on my way out of the student center that day. He took a moment to pause and look deep into my eyes and say, "I hope you have a wonderful day." I remember that girl who saw me drenching my devotional program with my tears. She slid down the road to sit beside me and touched my arm and said, "Are you okay?" I remember that girl I met in the Institute bathroom who told me that my hair looked fabulous, and even though I didn't quite believe her, the rest of my day was a lot better. And I remember these people because they saw me. They took a minute to unplug from their busy lives and reach out to me. BYU Magazine reported that last year, 17% of students on our campus utilized BYU's counseling and psychological services for help with depression, anxiety, and related issues. That means that out of every 20 people you pass on campus, 3 to 4 of them could be struggling with mental illness. And what about those other people in that group of 20? They're struggling with breakups. They're struggling with breakdowns. They may have run out of ramen last week. It's safe to say that we all need a little encouragement. In the October 2018 General Conference, President Henry B. Eyring said, "If you assume that everyone you talk with is going through something serious, you will be right more than 50% of the time." Acts of kindness like the ones that were given to me have been proven to reduce stress and boost our immune systems. In a study called the Mother Teresa Effect, 132 Harvard students watched a video of Mother Teresa performing simple acts of kindness. As they watched this video, their saliva was tested and levels of antibodies released in these students increased from the beginning of the video to the end. This study proved that you don't even have to be the one giving or receiving an act of kindness. You just have to watch, and your health and your immune system benefits. Now you might be thinking to yourself, this is great that we're talking about reaching out to other people, but what if I'm the one who's struggling? I want to tell you a story about my brother Jared. He has also dealt with depression in his life. But when I got home from my mission, I noticed that there was something different about him. He was happier, he was more upbeat, he was super popular at his high school. I said, "Jared, what changed?" And he said, "I've been reaching out to people in my school." He told me a story about someone in his class who didn't really have a filter. Not a lot of the kids really liked him. But Jared started saying hi to him and being his friend. And the culture and the feeling in his whole class changed. I know that even when we're going through things that are hard, our experiences give us a powerful empathy for those who are struggling. So if you're someone who is dealing with mental illness, there are people who need you. At BYU, the world is our campus. We go on study abroads. We serve foreign missions. We go help little children in other countries learn English. But can we really call ourselves true disciples of Christ when we don't notice those with whom we rub shoulders every day? I would like to challenge all of us, including me, to take part of our walk on campus this week, unplug from our electronics, and look for someone who needs our help. And look for someone that we can encourage. Thank you.